What is up, my fam bam? Ashley here with AHM Artistry, and welcome to this face right here, this one. I was thinking about what I wanted to do as my last video, just closing out 2018, beginning 2019. I know this is a couple days after New Year's, but you know what I mean, like the gist. You know, like new year, new you, except not you, new year, old you. Let's talk about the old you. Let's talk about it. So I was thinking, maybe I will do a little video, kind of like my year in review for all the videos that I did, mostly going over products. Do I feel the same way as I did when I filmed that first video? Am I just completely embarrassed by that video? So for those of you who don't know, I started my channel back in 2017, so I am coming up on my 2-year anniversary in the spring. And I'm super excited. Oh man, I have all my videos up. Not one single video was ever deleted, so if you ever want to take a little stroll down memory lane without me, but with me, then you can head over to my channel and do that. But today we are focusing on 2018. I learned some things. I actually got lighting in 2018, and I actually started to understand how to use my camera better pretty recently. I would say end of summer is when I started okay, I need to figure out how to really use this camera. In 2017, I was using my phone, and then at the end of the year I got the camera, but I didn't know what I was doing. And some of you guys in the fam bam actually helped me out with suggestions on how to get better lighting, better just realness. A lot of it was turning down the ISO, which I had up way too high, and turning my brightness up, which was way too low, and that helped me so much. If you guys would like to learn some of the tips that I learned, mostly from you guys and other YouTube channels that go over camera equipment and stuff like that, let me know if you want to see a video on that. I am going off on a tangent right now because that is what I do sometimes. So anyways, this video we're going to go over some of the products that I reviewed this year, and would I still recommend them, or would I change my mind and now recommend them? So if that all sounds good and dandy to you, then you know what to do. Sit back, hang tight, and keep on watching. So I pulled out my trusty little iPad here. Oh, look it's me and my husband on our wedding day. So cute. Yes, it is 6 o'clock at night that I'm filming this. It's actually New Year's Eve today, even though it's going up in a few days, because we're just hanging out, and I filmed this little makeup look. I'm trying some dewy skin situations. If you want to see the little tutorial on this, you're gonna have to follow me on Instagram, and I will be posting that soon. So you can do that, bloop, 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 pop it right there. And anyways, I pulled up my channel. So I need to go to January of 2018, and we're gonna check out what my very first video was of the year. I have a lot of videos, you guys, a lot. So if you ever get bored, come and hang out with me while I test products, do makeup reviews. They all have thumbnails, they're just not loading. Okay, first and foremost, obviously, my first video of the year was black and gold cut crease for New Year's Eve. Black and gold for New Year's Eve. Groundbreaking. No, but really, so I loved that eye look. Not the best quality, but not terrible either. I was in front of my window, so it wasn't bad. But I used the chocolate gold palette, and I love that palette. I've been using it a lot this week, remembering how much I love it because it was in my favorites video. I'm like, I need to use her more. I've been giving other palettes lots of love, and I still recommend that palette, as you know, and I still love it. So moving on. Glam Glow I did right after the Gravity Mask. Glam Glow is no longer cruelty free. They were bought out by a large corporation like Lancome, Estee Lauder or something, and they went into the Chinese market. So that means that they test on animals. And if you didn't know, my channel went cruelty free in the spring, beginning spring of 2018. So I will not be recommending any Glam Glow products until they change their ways. Jordana Cosmic Glow Holographic Lip Gloss. For those of you who don't know, Jordana, hard to find. Usually it's at Walgreens in a little tiny nook. They make some good stuff, and it's cheap. Would I still recommend the Cosmic Glow lip glosses? Absolutely I would. I still use them. They have a bangarang glitter pigment. They're not holographic, they're not. But they have lots of crazy glitter flecks in there. They're gorgeous, and they're creamy, and they're not too sticky. So if you can happen to find those ones, I don't know if they were limited edition, pick one up because they're really good. I like them. And they're super affordable. I think they're do I have on here? Oh, I put on there. $4.99. $4.99. I actually have a video covering my YouTube goals for 2018 and how to set goals. So basically this is about setting goals and my goals. So I don't really have much of a review on that. Maybe I should stick with makeup. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another goal video of 2019. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I think I actually hit almost all of my goals though, that's an interesting video. I should see what goals that I hit because I started just not, I did care. I kind of exceeded a lot of my goals, so I'm super happy about that. But I've just been experimenting, having fun with it, connecting with you guys. That's my goal. Like, honestly, that is my goal, is to connect with you guys, have fun, inspire you guys. And I want you guys to like tag me in your pictures if you post on Instagram. And I'm going to be creating a account. More on that later, but stay tuned. There's lots of fun things coming in 2019 that I want to get you guys more involved in. I'm not going to say any more. Let me just leave it at that. So anyways, Wet n Wild Icon Glitter Singles. I have been getting so many hits on this video recently, lots of comments and stuff, and I still hate it. Thank you all so much. If you subscribe to me, if you're watching this video and you found me on that video or you saw that video and you recommended different ways to use it, thank you so much for taking the time and commenting of best ways to use it. I've tried a couple of the ways. It's just a product that doesn't work for me. It's 99 cents, so I wasn't like mad about it, like what was I expecting, but I just, it's petroleum, like straight up goo with a little bit of glitter, and I get it. If it works for you, that is freaking awesome. That is great. So that's how I feel about the Wet n Wild Glitter Singles. Jeffree Star Skin Frost Platinum Ice Palette. I still use this palette. I do really like it. Now, a lot of people like are obsessed with his Skin Frost. I like the palette. It's really pretty. It's unique. That Platinum Ice has a lot of unique shades, but they're not like my holy grail highlighters. I do not think they're like mind-blowing amazing. I think that they have a bit of a texture to them, and I don't know if this is just with his palette and the actual Skin Frost giant pans are any different. I never used those before, but the palette was good enough, and I liked it. So it's just not, I grab it all the time, but I'm always like, nah, I have to layer up a lot. I don't know. It's one of those things that's like, I don't know how to describe why I don't love it. So that's not helpful at all, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, cheap eyeliner. Ooh, this was my first dabble into Five Below makeup right here. And this was a $4, I put the price on there, handy dandy of me. How do I feel? I got rid of it. I didn't even put it in my stash. I decluttered a ton of my makeup right before Christmas because I was seeing all my sisters, nieces, everybody, and I wanted to like let them pick through whatever they wanted that was sanitary. And this, I was like, no, I can't even give this to them to play with because it was so awful. It creased and smudged all over. I ended up trying to use it to like, outside of this video, use it to do a smoky eye. No, it was greasy. It was like a grease paint, but like worse. So still felt the same about that. So here I went purple. Who was with me when I was purple roots? Oh my gosh, that was a fun period in my life, and I really liked it. So to like commemorate, is that the right word? To commemorate me going ultraviolet and changing my hair from blonde. Not that it was like that shocking. I've changed my hair a lot, not on my YouTube channel, but in my life I've had a lot of different colors. But whatever, I wanted to make a statement, and I went with the ultraviolet makeup look because it was Pantone Color of the Year. And this eye look, it's not perfect. It was my first time doing one of those like eyeliner cut creases. It's not a cut crease, but it like has the eyeliner kind of neon look. And I had some challenges, and if you watch any of my recent videos, you'll know I have challenges with white eyeliner, and I had challenges with white eyeliner in that video too. It's just a curse. What can I say? It's just a curse. It is what it is. Moving on. Ardell Magnetic Lashes. Honey, yes! Honey, yes. If you are gonna do magnetic lashes, do the Ardell ones, because they are the ones that make the most sense, and they last the longest, and they're not that much shorter in time than regular lashes, but sometimes a little bit. Once you get it down, it's faster, but I feel the same way I do about magnetic lashes as I did then. I recommended them to a lot of people and a lot of friends and family, and they all love it. I don't use them that much anymore because I've been lazy and I haven't bought a new pair, and I'm also obsessed with my House of Lashes, so it's hard to go back to that now that I'm using House of Lashes, and I'm like freaking obsessed, as you know. Okay, this will take a long time because I've done like a million videos. I'll try to go faster. So I did my first range of 7 days of cruelty-free products, and in this series you'll see all pink. It's all drugstore foundations that are cruelty-free. That's super fun. I'm gonna do another series coming up soon. I have to narrow down what type of series I want to focus on. I feel the same way about these foundations as I did back then. I will say, okay, this was okay, it was 10 months ago. I was mad. Let me tell you a little story. When I was decluttering my stuff, I gotta take my sweatshirt off. It is really hot in here. So when I was decluttering my makeup stash to pass along some goodies, I got really mad because I came across my bag of foundations that I had tested and tested and tested, and I was like, whatever. So some of them I had aside what I use. I still use the Day No. 1 Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. In fact, I've repurchased the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Compact Foundation. My only complaint with that is it runs out really fast. But some of these separated so gross and went bad. And I guess I could be a little upset because it says 10 months and they said 12 months on the bottle, and it was definitely separated, and it was long separated from that. But I had to throw any of the bad ones, well, pretty much all of them that I wasn't currently using, I had to throw away. So that sucked, but it's a little early to shelf life, but I wasn't using it. They were terrible, whatever. Anyways, Wet n Wild Mega Cushion, A+, love it, really good, still recommend it. Hard Candy Glamouflage, I liked that. I used it multiple times. I do like it. It is a thicker foundation, and in fact, now that I'm talking about it, they reformulated it, and I saw it in Walmart, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So this doesn't exist, maybe, and it's a new formulation now. So should I try it? I don't know. Next, we have the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. That one was good. That one was a dupe for the Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I did really like that one. I really wanted to use that, and it was separated and gross, so that was a bummer. And Burt's Bees. Shall I remind you guys how terrible the Burt's Bees foundation was? If you need to know how terrible it was, go check out my video because it never changed from that. I tried it multiple times. It smells so bad, and I even had to put it in a challenge video, and I had to use that because I just like to torture myself. And then Stay Matte Not Flat. That was a good foundation from NYX, but for my skin that's dry, it was too matte. Like, it sucked the life out of me. But if you're really oily, check out that foundation because you actually might really like it. And then Milani Conceal and Perfect. Another good foundation. It was just a little bit thick, so I didn't love using it every day, but every once in a while I used it and I really liked it. I have passed that on though. Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Yes, my opinion did change on this. Some of you guys may know that I did really like it when I first started using it, but about the third time I started getting, I guess, an allergic reaction. My eyes stung so bad anytime I tried to use it after that third time. Like, I used it a few times and I was like, no more. I don't know, it's a smell. It has a strong smell, like chemicals, even though it's supposed to be like more natural. It was too much, but I know a lot of people that love it. I love the bottle. It feels luxurious. It's big, square. It has the applicator like the Shape Tape. It's awesome. I don't know if I got a bad bottle. I don't know, but my opinion did change. So that's kind of like the point of this video, right? To tell you if I feel the same way. And then the Spotlight Primer I use too, and I still use the Spotlight Primer, and I do like it, but I oftentimes forget about it, but it is really good. It's just because I always use my Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. I can't help myself. I love it. Next, the Hard Candy Lip Gloss Plumping Serums. Yes, I do still like these. There was just one shade that I didn't like, and I still don't like that shade just because it's too light for me. And then I since got they have like an XL Extreme Clear in the Hard Candy ones, and that one's nice. It actually does plump up my lips pretty nice. However, it stinks. It doesn't smell good. It smells like chemicals. It doesn't, they didn't even try to play. They weren't like, nope, you're gonna get cinnamon. Nope, nothing. It was just like, you get bad smelling lip gloss, but at least your lips are plump. IGK Holographic Hair Foam. Who remembers that? Somebody recently commented on this video. They found it and they said, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I hope you still use it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I still used it too. I totally forgot about it after that month, and then I keep pulling it out and setting it on my counter to like use it, and then I don't because I'm dumb and I forget to use it. But it's super pretty, really pretty glitter. Oh, this was my first part of my Mean Girls inspired makeup series, the Pink Spotlight Glitter Eye Tutorial. No review on that. I still like that eye tutorial. Camera quality is low, but I had fun filming it, and then I only did one other character after that because I'm terrible. Anyway, Sigma Chroma Glow palette. I love this palette still. It's not, again, an intense highlight, but it doesn't create texture on my skin. I really like that palette. Again, camera quality is not the best, but it's a good palette and it's still around. If you guys want to check it out, it's a good one. It's pretty. It's more natural and not super texturized on the skin. So I have it still and I love it. Upgrading my channel gear. Here's where I got the ring light that you can see in my reflection. Still use it, still love it. But I didn't actually improve my settings for my camera after getting that ring light until a while. So you have that to look forward to if you're, you know, binge watching anything. So here's me updating my purple hair routine. Celebrity Viral Color Wash. Do I still recommend that product? I do. It's super intense. It's awesome. I love the shampoo. I still haven't used the conditioner because the shampoo is enough. And it's like bang, I can't use it right now because it's like, oh, you're gonna have like lavender hair, like lavender, which I love. But right now, I'm trying to be Icy Platinum B right now, so. Oh, so this is interesting. This video right here is mascara before, after fake lashes, where I do a side-by-side comparison, showing you guys the difference between doing both ways. I used to be the type of gal that put on my lashes and then put mascara on, and now I have since changed my tune, thanks to my best friend who even told me that she did this and inspired this video in the first place. I put my mascara on and then my lashes, and I'm obsessed with doing it that way now. I love it. I don't know what I was thinking before. End of story, done. Do whatever you feel is comfortable with, but that video, you can see the difference and I just love it. I feel the same way that I did at the conclusion of that video. Cool. The next video I posted was about going cruelty-free even though I'm not a vegan. So I go really in depth into that if you're curious about that. I did a little St. Patrick's Day look. What else? I test out the cheap eyelash hack using a spoolie. Who remembers that? That worked out really, really well. Do I still do it? No, because I'm obsessed with House of Lashes, but it's a good option. If you only have a couple dollars to spend on lashes, you can kind of fluff them up and make them look more like faux mink lashes. So I do really like that hack. Let me speed up through this a little bit. A Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. Do I even need to go in that? Obviously, I still love it. Obviously. Ooh, Dupe Alert, Hard Candy Fox in a Box. Still use those blush and bronzers. You know I love it. You know you do. All you have to see is my favorites video and I'll show you that I still use it. Next is my 7 Days of Cruelty-Free Drugstore mascaras. Do I have any different opinions of those? Out of the 7 days, I'm still obsessed with the Flower Beauty Lash Warrior, but it has been beat out by CoverGirl Exhibitionist now. This is fun. I'm getting a lot of hits now on my Five Below makeup. So testing Cheap Unicorn, my opinion never changed on that. I thought that the liquid glow drops were okay, and then I tried using them again and it was like burning and it was just bad, and it was like, ooh. House of Lashes review, testing House of Lashes for the first time. The day we fell in love, the day we fell in love with House of Lashes, la 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 la. It's worth the hype. More Five Below makeup, Tarte mousse. Oh my gosh, my Tarte brow mousse that I tested against the Dip Brow, that thing dried up after a couple months. I went to like, maybe I should try it again. I grabbed it, like, oh, it's all dried out, and it's like basically a powder now. So that's BS. More Jeffree Star thing. Get ready with me. Rainbow makeup using the BH Cosmetic. Where is it? BH Cosmetic Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Still love that palette. Physicians Formula Butter Collection. You guys saw a lot of these in my favorites video. You know what's up. Kat Von D Super Brow. The day Dip Brow was pushed right away, right here. 7 months ago, Super Brow pomade, and I still have that girl, and she looks like she has a few months left. So probably about a year of use with that. RK by Kiss Forever Matte. They're only $1.99. So do I reach for them ever? No, not really. They don't feel the most comfortable on the lips, but for $1.99, they were pretty bangerang. They had some pigment in there. They just, you know, they're just a little dry. So prep your lips and there you go. There's lots of shades to choose from. Testing viral eyeliner hacks. I don't need to go over that. Ooh, the glitter sunscreen from Unicorn Snot. That was fun. You guys went to Disneyland with me for the very first time, and some of the clips in this video actually got featured on Good Morning America, so that was super, super exciting for me. But how do I feel about that sunscreen now? It's fun. My complaint was that the glitter didn't really stay on a long time. So I would only use it like if we're at Disneyland, we took it to a bachelorette party, and just like when we're out in the sun but not like swimming or anything. and it just rubs off on everybody. So that's something that I didn't know until I tested it further. They are changing to a biodegradable glitter, so that is exciting. Makeup Revolution versus Tarte Shape Tape. I think in this video I was like over the moon excited for the Makeup Revolution Concealer Unified, and I still do like it a lot. It is more hydrating though, so please know that going into it. It is a good one. It's not as pigmented as the Shape Tape, so I've kind of gone back to using Shape Tape, but it's a good option. It's a more affordable option. However, you get a lot more in Shape Tape, so it starts to even out a little bit. Mash Picks My Makeup Challenge. That was fun. I would love to see more people doing that one. So if you have a YouTube channel and you want to do Mash Picks My Makeup Challenge, make sure to tag me. Make sure to let me know that you did it too. Too Faced Super Coverage Concealer. How do I feel about this one now? I talk about this in my favorites too. I really do like it. It's just a little tiny bit more hydrating than Shape Tape. The only problem I have with it is the shade match. It's a little yellow, a little bit. Having a hard time trying to find my shade in that one. So thanks, Too Faced. My first Shop Hush haul. How do I feel about Shop Hush though? I feel the same way. Still love my Aurora palette. I still love my Atlantis palette, and that's what I go through in all of this. Skincare Routine Jan Marini. Still use it, still love it, still swear by it. Let's see. Oh, here's some controversial stuff. So if you don't even like people saying the name Laura Lee, you might as well just skip like 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. So sorry, but I did review her palettes before all the drama llama, and I get still comments on these videos kind of like what were you thinking, it's so patchy, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. This is for the Boss Babe and the Party Animal palette. Let's get real for a second. I like the palettes. I think that they're good. I bought them with my own money. I didn't get them in BoxyCharm or anything. There is like rumors and speculation that each palette was different. Some people's were better than others. I don't know anything about that. All I can attest to is my experience with these palettes with any product. I like the Party Animal palette, and I take it with me if I'm gonna travel and I just need a little pop of color, but I don't want to take like my big BH Cosmetics palette. So I didn't have a problem. The Boss Babe palette, so I only got that set because it was a set. I wanted Party Animal, and then I was like, I might as well spend $10 more and get the Boss Babe. So for me, I already have those colors in my collection, so I don't really typically reach for those, but it's good. You know, I think the only thing that's missing for me is like a base shade that matches my skin tone, but like, not every palette needs a base shade in there. So I didn't have a problem with those palettes, but that's just my experience and that's all I can speak on. But I know a lot of people did have really patchy problems, and I don't discredit that. I just don't know. Shape Tape Setting Powder. I actually have it right here in front of me because I did such a dewy look. It's like a little leaning on the edge of oily, so I'm using this to tap out. I still feel the same way. I do. I alternate between this and Laura Mercier. I haven't found a powder yet that beats those ones, so to be continued. Too Faced Then and Now eyeshadow palette, and that was my first giveaway. Aw. So I still like that palette. The only issue I have with it is you guys, it's massive. It's like, it's ginormous. So two things, I never travel with it because it's so big, and the second thing, because it's so big, I can't store it with my other palettes, so I have to store it like on the side of my vanity, and because of that, I literally always forget about it. But when I do use it, I like it, and it's really pretty. BH Cosmetics Rose Romance brush set, yes, still use them. Let me grab a brush right here. This brush set, still love it, still use it. Overall, for like the price that it was, 16 bucks, it's a pretty good set. Oh, look at my camera quality got better around here. So about 4 to 6 months ago. Testing newish makeup. Let's see, I'll just talk about the products that are in the picture. So in the picture we have the BH Cosmetics Liquid Linen. That's a good, affordable liquid lipstick, and I do like it better than the RK Kiss. It just doesn't last that long, but it is really pretty. The Tarte Quench Primer I did like, but it's a little too hydrating, and the fact that it kind of separates foundation a little bit. So I still went back to the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. The Tarte Guard Sun thing, so I took that to Hawaii. It's like the little dust on powder. Love that. It's awesome, and sometimes I use it to set my makeup, but sometimes it's a little too heavy. Violet Voss eyelashes, I liked those and I used them, but I still went back to House of Lashes because, oh, obviously. Ooh, that was the first time I used the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Liquid Foundation, and I fell in love with it, and that is now in my favorites. Shop Miss A, full face of cruelty-free dollar makeup. How do I feel about all that makeup? The same. I had hits and misses in that video. So some of the products I still love. The eyeshadow palettes are so cute and affordable. They're just a little bit drier than some maybe more luxury eyeshadow palettes. So now we're coming up on more recent videos. Urban Decay Hex Remedy Holiday Eyeliner Pencil. So I do still love that set. However, the glittery shade, and I'm going to pull off the piece because I used it today. I was using the little glittery one in my inner corner and a little end broke off. That's the second time it happened. So if something with that shade is like too creamy or something, and it just snaps all the time. So I don't like that, but everything else is good. Wet n Wild Zombie Blush and Moonstone Mystique. Same opinion, except that the little green zombie shade does work really well as an eyeshadow. It's really cool. Butter London Double Decker Mascara. Yes, I do still like that mascara. I just have another love in my life now, so, you know. Oh, Too Faced Sweet Smell of Christmas Treats. Yes, I still love that. Yes, I still use it. I actually have the sugar cookie on my lips right now, and it's like the best like nude for my skin tone. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when it runs out because all the kits ran out and I couldn't buy a backup because that shade is perfect. Oh no! Testing out the ColourPop Disney Princess collection. It's on my eyes today. I use the ColourPop Disney Princess palette, and you know it's my favorites and I love it. ColourPop Best in Brows. The only difference between my opinion now and that video is the brow pomade, although great and affordable and like the best like affordable brow product pomade thing I've tried. My only complaint is it doesn't last as long. So like my Kat Von D will stay on and it'll be exactly the same as when I applied it as like 8 to 10 to 12 hours later. The ColourPop, it just starts to fade and rub off really easy. I don't know like what marker it does, so I just haven't been gravitating towards it lately. I love the brow gel though. The brow gel, like, oh, it's brought my brows to life. It gives like a little bit of texture in like the right way. It keeps these puppies in place, except this one wild hair I have going on right now. And it's awesome. I cannot speak highly enough about that. I have found my holy grail brow gel. And that is the ColourPop one. Then there's not really much to say except like some, you know, makeup, Halloween makeup tutorials, Ox Blood tutorial using Jeffree Star blood sugar, Velvetizer for dry skin. If you guys have been waiting for an update for that one, I'm sorry. I've been too scared to play more with it because I don't want to like ruin my makeup look by like sucking the life out of my skin and drying it out. I haven't used it again. I'm scared. I'm sorry. I need to though, because that's my job, is to find out. Velvetizer, you play me. ColourPop No Filter Foundation Stick. What? You guys know I still love it, and I'm actually wearing it today with the NYX color drops to adjust the color to match my skin tone, because otherwise that same shade I picked up that day does not match. CoverGirl going cruelty free. Oh yeah. Huda Beauty New Nude palette. I don't need to mention some of these last and final ones. You know I love the Huda Beauty New Nude palette. You know it. Smashbox Holidaze contour palette. You know I love it. ColourPop setting powders. I was using the loose setting powder just to bake, and then I was editing one of my videos where I used it and I was like, no, it's like dry but greasy. It's just a big no. I've updated you guys enough on that. I hate those powders. They're not for me. So going back to CoverGirl, the Aqua Smooth one that a lot of you guys also used to use in high school. So I did use it one or two more times, and it is a beautiful foundation. The color doesn't really match my skin tone, and overall the shade range is absolutely terrible. So I don't want to be using that one on my channel until they either adjust the shade range, or I guess they're just going to discontinue it. I don't know, but I wish they wouldn't because it gives a flawless finish. It's gorgeous. Anything else? We don't need to talk about CoverGirl exhibitionist feelings on that because you know I love it and you know it's my new boo. Trying out some new makeup stuff. I am still reviewing the HD blend brushes from Iconic London. Tatcha stuff I'm still reviewing. I used the Tatcha spray today just to give you a little quick update, the Dewy Luminous Skin Mist. My skin is very dewy, however my skin is very sticky. So even with a little bit of setting powder dusted on, it's very sticky. It separates foundation a little bit, so I might have to do a dedicated video on that one. All right, my love bugs, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for taking a little stroll down memory lane with me. I want to know if you guys actually subscribed to me from one of the videos that we talked about, or like what led you to want to be a part of my little fam that we have going on here. I just want you guys to know that you are all awesome. You guys are the reason why I do what I do, and commenting with you guys down in the comments and creating a chat is like what it's all about. My goal here is to create a community and a place for you guys to feel safe and have fun and know that makeup is for fun and not take things too seriously, but like a little bit of seriousness that like we don't waste our money like on products, you know what I mean? So I have a lot of fun things in store for 2019, so I hope you guys are ready for that. And I want to thank you guys so much for like taking time out of your day to watch my videos. Like I know that's a lot and it doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you guys so much. If you are new here and you happen to stumble upon my face, as you can tell, I have a lot of videos. I have a pretty big video catalog at this point, so you can definitely go check that out. If you would like to go down and hit that little red subscribe button, please do, and you can join our fam bam, and we would love to have you guys a part of it. And that's it, you guys. That is it. I'm gonna go hang out with my fam, go have some little champy shamps and hang out, because I'm gonna put my PJs on. Although I'm wearing leggings, and my husband's like, it's like the same, and I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's it, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope every single one of you, every single one, have a great, freaking awesome, wonderful, happy, joyous, exciting, get ready to hit your goals kind of day.